Namaste. Welcome to Yoga with Lisa SXM. Thank you for joining me. We're going to do another hour of gentle stretch and breathe yoga. We're going to take it easy and focus on the true inner self, seeking peace and unity of mind, body, and spirit. Thank you for being a part of this practice. Welcome, Audrey. I see you're already with us, and I'm sure Craig is there too. I'm hoping I'm going to hear from, I see Ellis is with us. I'm hoping I'm going to hear from Arlene, who emailed me recently, who used to be in our group. Hi, Kathy is with us as well. Thank you for being here. Everybody, let's just take a moment to sit with a beautifully straight back. Do yourself the honor of sitting tall and relaxing your shoulders. Bring your hands to prayer pose. Close the eyes and breathe in through the nose. Allow the breath to travel easily through your windpipe into your lungs, diaphragm, and belly. And then exhale with a sigh. Let everything go. Release any tension or stress that might be manifest in the body, usually in the shoulders, neck, upper back, or hips. And let's just take a moment to circle the head around, breathing in at the top of the circle and out at the bottom of the circle, breathing in and out and in and out. Around we go 3 or 4 more times. Take your time, slow it down. And when you're ready, we'll change direction. Continue to breathe. Let the breath lead the circle of the head. Around it goes, breathing in and out. Remember, as you do this, and as you do everything today and in any yoga class, listen to your inner teacher, the wisdom of your inner yoga teacher, to know what is the right thing for you. I'm just one lady speaking to people that I can't even see, so you have to kind of be your intermediary. And remember, if I suggest something that feels a little awkward or wrong for you, please modify or just rest and wait and let us pass through that phase, and you can catch up with us on the other side. In other words, don't hurt yourself. Take it easy. Let's scoot back and straighten out the legs. And take a moment to roll around your ankles. Circle the ankles around, breathing in and out. Flex and point the feet. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and hold. Let your toes point up towards the ceiling. Pull the flesh away from the sitting bones. Connect your weight through your pelvis points into the earth. Really flex those ankles so the toes point up, or maybe even back at your face. And think about opening up the back of the knees. If you're a little bit tight in your hamstrings and hips, you may have your knees bent a little bit. They can be out, they can be up, whatever works for you. If you can't get your legs straight, that's awesome. Don't worry about it though if you can't. Sit tall. Reach up with the top of the head, point the top of the head up towards the ceiling. Let your arms and shoulders be heavy, and just rest your arms on your legs or to the side of your hips on the ground. Nice. Let's bring the hands, fingertips to the shoulders, and circle the ankles. Keep those circle the elbows. Keep those ankles flexed if you can. Circle back, breathe in and out. Big circle as you can. Don't overdo it. Don't stress your shoulders, the neck. And change direction. Come around over the top to the front. Keep breathing. Beautiful. Stretch and push your hands forward. As if you're pushing against a wall, push it forward, drop your head to look down at your knees. And then imagine you're grabbing something stretchy and pull it back. Let your elbows go way back. Push your chest forward, lift your face, breathe in. Push against a wall, exhale, drop your head. Pull, bring the elbows way back, lift your face, ease the shoulder blades back, lift your chest forward and up, breathe in. 2 more times, just like that. Breathe out, breathe in, pull it back. Push it forward, drop your head. Pull it back. Nice. All right, let's see if we can do a nice spinal twist, seated spinal twist. Let me scoot this camera back a little bit. All right, pulling the flesh away from your sitting bones if you need to, and bend your right foot, right knee, and bring the foot to the floor. Cross it over the left knee. Let's flex the ankle on the long leg if possible, and then take your left elbow and hook it on that knee. If you can't quite manage that, you can just grab it in your hand. Then we're going to take the other hand, the right hand, and reach it forward. So the left leg is extended and the right arm is extended. Wash your fingertips and take it to the right. Let it go out, 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 and back, back, back. Drop it to the ground behind your hip and use it as a split to push your posture. Beautiful arch in the back. Look over your back shoulder. If you want, you can put the finger and thumb in a sacred circle, the yin chin mudra, right at your heart here. Look over your shoulders, sitting tall. Breathe deep. Let your mind be free. If you want a little more intense stretch, hug that knee in towards your shoulder. Opposite shoulder. Take a few more breaths. Try to relax your mind. Beautiful. Reach the hand straight up. Bring the arm horizontal. And traveling forward with those fingertips. Keep watching your fingers, bringing the face to face forward. Both hands can reach forward then. Uncross the legs and reach up. Grab a ball, imaginary beach ball over your head. Bring it to your heart. Push it out over your toes. Lift it up. Breathe in and out. Lift it up. Breathe in. Bring it to your heart. Exhale. Push it out. Let your arms and hands be graceful. Enjoy the movement. Let it be soft and fluid. Free your spirit. Let your circle represent something important in your life. Circle of life. Two more times. Take it slow. Breathe a lot. Then come up and relax your arms. Let your hands rest on your thighs, palms up. Drop your head, round your back. Sit quiet for just a moment. We always like to take that moment to reflect on how we feel after each exercise, to gather our energy back up to complete the other side. So it's not about resting so much as reflecting. Taking a moment to just see yourself as you are, and maybe gratitude fills your heart during that time, which is a wonderful thing. Let's twist around the other way now. So the left leg bends up, foot on the floor. Remember, we're sitting tall. If you need to, you can pull your flesh away from the sitting bones to connect your weight. Let's cross the foot over the knee. Reach the right arm forward and then wrap or grab. And then take the left hand forward. Look at your fingertips. Your straight leg has a flexed ankle. We're going to draw that arm back. Keep looking at your fingertips. Take it out and back. It goes as far as it can. Drop it to the ground behind your hip. And use the arm to split your posture beautifully upward. Looking over your back shoulder. Connect through your hips into the earth. Twist through the spine. Imagine your spine is like wringing out a washcloth right now, getting rid of all the old fluids and toxins and waste products that store throughout the spinal column. Keep breathing. Free your mind. Behind you, and bring it slowly forward, watching the fingertips. Bring your face facing forward. Reach both hands forward and uncross your legs. Bring that reaching up hands. We're going to go over the toes. Pull it in towards the heart and up overhead. Breathe in and out. Bring in. Reach out. Breathe in and out. 3 or 4 more times. Enjoy the movement. Let your arms be graceful. And let's do the last one very slow, staying down for just a moment. And then slowly rising back up. Let the hands rest on the knees or the thighs. Round your back, drop your head. Soften your belly. Soften your legs. Soften your neck and shoulders and arms. And then sit tall. Namaste. Thank you for that. Let's take that right leg and bend it again. This time move the foot out and bring the arm on the inside of the leg. You can bring this leg out close to the hip or out a ways. It can be wherever is good for you. See if you can manage to get your chest reaching forward. We're going to reach the hands out over the long straight leg. And if this is too intense for you, you can put your hands on the floor for support. If you can, reach your hands through the air, reaching beyond your toes. Look down so your neck is not in a weird super flexed position. Look down towards your knee or the floor. Reach the fingertips forward, forward, forward. Reach farther forward than you ever thought you could. Keep breathing. Keep holding this intense stretch. And then hands to the floor. Push yourself up. And bring that leg back down. Let's try the other side. Move the foot out and bring the shoulder and arm inside. We're going to reach beyond this long straight leg, flex the ankle, and here we go. Reach, reach, reach. Remember, if this is too intense for you, put your hands on the floor for support. Breathe and look down. Reach with the top of your head and your fingertips. Reach farther than you ever thought you could. Make it an intense stretch. Keep breathing. Keep reaching. Actively reaching. Awesome. Put your hands on the floor, push yourself up, and bring that leg back down. Let's put our hands behind our hips now and lean back on our arms. You can stretch your shoulders up a little bit and just jiggle your legs. Let's turn the feet into windshield wipers, going left and right, left and right. Let the legs really flip and flop. You're very loose. And notice that your thigh bones are sort of rotating in the hip sockets. That's the plan here. Let it be loose. Let it be free. Awesome. Let's slide down on our elbows now. Coming onto the elbows and bend the knees. Put the feet on the floor and take them a little bit away from your hips. And a little bit wide, not very wide, but just a little wider than your hips. Drop both knees to the left. Release and relax the hips. Pick them up and bring them over to the right. Release and relax the hips. And here I invite you to go back and forth at any rate of speed that feels good to you. You can hang out with the legs on one side for a while as you breathe, or you can move them back and forth. Any speed is perfect as long as you are feeling like it's the right speed for you. And let's do some good breathing as we just try to relax through the hips. All right. Let's bring the legs up into the air here and kick one leg up, one leg down, kick, 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 kick. Let it be a strong kick where you feel the muscles of the thighs jiggle forcefully through the action of straightening the leg fast. Kick, 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 keep kicking. All right, bring it down. Stretch them out, knees are bent, and find a balance point. We're going for the boat pose here. See if you can hold your hands out to the side, palm up. If you need to, you can grab behind the knees for a little bit of support. If you want a challenge, you can try and straighten those legs. If you want an extreme challenge, you can wrap your arms behind the knees. For most of us, we're going to have the knees bent and either hands on the knees behind the knees or maybe out to the side. Boat pose. Hold and breathe. Remember your shins should be parallel. Then we want to open out the knees if possible. And good job. Come on down. Let's roll onto our back. Arms can go wherever feels comfortable, and just walk your feet wide so your knees can lean against each other. Take a moment for yourself here. Breathe deep. Feel the weight of the body pressing down into the earth. Wonderful. Bring those knees up. Bring them to your chest. Grab the knees in your hands and squeeze it in and release. Squeeze it in and release. Squeeze in, release. Squeeze in, release. Squeeze in and hold. Let the knees go wide if that suits you. If you like the feeling of having your knees go far apart, let them go to the distance that feels best. Hold. Breathe. Bring them about halfway closed, and let's rock a little bit left and right. And then let's stretch the arms and legs up. Circle the ankles, circle the wrists. Change direction whenever you feel like it. Keep breathing. I see Jane's with us now. Nice to see you guys. All right, circle, circle, circle. Let's flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and point. Flex and hold it. Bring it down. Push it up and point. Flex. Bring it down. Push it up and point. Flex. Bring it down. Let's go 10 times. 10. Point. Flex. Down and up. 9. Flex. Down. Point up. 8. Flex. Down. Push it up. 7. And down. Up. 6. Flex. Down. Up. 5. Flex. Bring it down. Push it up. 4. And flex. Down. Push it up. That's 3. Bring it down. And that's 2. Point. Flex. Bring it down. Push it up. And point. Just let your arms and legs drift. Suspended, balanced, free, floating, moving gently any way that they feel like. Free and light and loose. And then slowly come down and find the floor with your arms and your legs. Stretch out on the floor like a 5-pointed star. Allow every part of the body to relax. Take a few long, slow, deep breaths in through the nose, out through the lips. Beautiful. Let's bring the arms down and let your fingertips rest. Fingertips at the sternum or the heart. Other fingertips at the belly button or the navel. Just relax your legs and let your feet flop outward. Feel as you breathe, the fingers move. Let's see if we can inhale really slowly and then exhale really, really fast. So we're going to breathe in through the nose as slow as possible. Full, breathe in as much as you can, really slowly, and then Purse your lips into a little whistle and blow out through a little circular hole of your lips. Squeeze the belly. Squeeze it flat. Empty, empty, empty. Breathe in. Breathing in slowly. Fill up as much as you can. Expand your rib cage and your belly. And let's blow out fast. Squeeze the belly. Squeeze it out. Repeat. Breathe in. Lovely. Now, just let your breath go back to a natural rhythm. And I just want to suggest to you that if you sometimes have trouble falling asleep, exercises like that can really help you reach a point of complete relaxation and letting go of your worries, and it'll help you go to sleep. You can also experiment with breathing in quickly and breathing out very slowly, or switching back and forth between those two can be also another way to help you relax. Bend your knees now and place your feet on the floor. Bring your hands alongside, fingers pointing towards your heels. We're going to lift the hips up, hold, squeeze the buttocks, lift the buttocks up, lift the hips up as high as you can, and reach the hands straight towards the ceiling above your shoulders. Roll your back down on the floor, one vertebrae at a time. Once you get the hips down, we're going to squeeze the belly in and keep reaching the hands up. Squeeze the belly in, push the lower back flat against the floor, squeeze down, lift your fingertips up towards the ceiling, and relax. Bring your hands down. Let's lift the hips up off the ground again. Find your bridge. Push your feet into the floor. Lift your hips up a little higher. If you want, you can walk your shoulders together under your upper back and clasp your hands together under your tailbone. If you do that, you may find you can really lift the hips up quite a bit higher because now you're up on top of your arms. Push the feet into the floor and breathe deep. Beautiful. Reach the hands straight up from the shoulders and roll the back down on the floor. Keep reaching the hands up. Find the lower back on the floor and hips on the floor. Squeeze the belly in. Push the lower back into the floor. This time, pick your head off the floor and look down towards your knees. Squeeze your belly in. Keep breathing. And then let's relax. Bring the arms out from the shoulders. Cross the right knee over the left and drop both knees to the left. Allow your head to move towards the right if that feels like it's very relaxing. If you feel like you have to force your head and hold your head in the opposite direction of your legs, then just let your head look straight up at the ceiling and don't worry about it. If you feel like you can, look to the right and relax everything in your body. Legs back, roll onto your back, place your feet on the floor, bring your hands alongside, reaching towards your heels with your fingertips. Let's find ourselves coming up into bridge again. Now remember, you can stay just like this in the low bridge. You can walk your shoulders together and clasp your hands in the high bridge, and that may be as much as you want to do, but if you want a challenge, maybe try and bring one ankle to the knee, allowing yourself to be on just one foot in the bridge. And you can, if you want, reach that leg up or out. Back up or out. Bring it up and out. Let's put that foot on the floor and try it the other way. Cross the ankle on the knee. And if you want, you can reach the foot up or out. You can lift it or extend it. You can go back and forth between the two. Or you can just come out of the bridge. Put your foot on the floor. Reach the arms up into the sky. Roll the back down on the floor, one vertebrae at a time. Push your lower back into the floor. Let's pick the face, pick the head up. Look towards your knees, reaching your hands up. Keep squeezing that belly in and keep breathing. Awesome. Go ahead and relax, lay down on the ground, stretch out in your five-pointed star, release, relax. Well done. Let's turn over onto our fetal position, side resting pose. Let your head rest on your arm, or if you have a pillow handy, you can put your head on that pillow. Let your knees be bent and stacked, and your feet are stacked, and your upper hand rests on your hip. And just allow yourself to be completely heavy and relaxed in the side resting pose. Make sure you feel balanced. Let everything go. Take that arm and bring the elbow way back. Bring the knee forward and kick the leg out, and then switch. Kick the leg behind, reach the hand forward. So we kick forward, kick back, reach forward. Keep breathing. All right, come back to resting. Let the knee rest on the other knee and the hand rest on the hip. All right, bring the knee up. Let's see if you can grab on with two fingers, grab onto your big toe. Stretch the heel up towards the ceiling. Maybe your knee stays bent, that's okay. Maybe you can get it straight. Maybe you even feel like you could pull the leg a little bit towards your ear. Be gentle with yourself. These inner thigh areas can be easily overstretched. We don't want to do anything that's going to cause us to be sore tomorrow. So just be gentle. Feel the stretch and appreciate the feeling. Breathe air into the sensation that you're feeling the most. As you breathe in, send the healing energy that comes with the air to that spot that's talking to you. And then let's return and rest. Coming on down. Let yourself be heavy on the floor. Okay, we're going to bring that knee to the floor in front of the chest. It's a little bit, that's okay. Bring the hand to the floor, straighten out your bottom leg, and turn the front of the thigh down towards the floor. And slide your knee away, turning belly down. This is rock climber pose. Allow your head to turn to one side. Arms, elbows bent, out from the shoulders. Palms down on the floor, fingers spread wide. Bring the leg down, and you'll just be belly down on the floor in a belly down savasana. Relax. I'm going to turn around so that when I go to the other side, I'm still looking at the camera. And let's roll on over to side resting pose on the other side. Again, allow yourself to feel balanced and relaxed, comforted. Take that arm and bring it back, elbow way back. Take the top knee and reach it forward, and then switch. Kicking forward, reaching the arm back. Kicking back, reaching the arm forward. Breathe as you move. And allow yourself to have as much movement as feels good here. You don't have to mimic the amount of movement you see me doing. If you feel like it's just not possible for you, it's fine. Move as you feel like is healthy for you. Breathe and enjoy the movement. This is your time to take care of you, and bless you for doing it. We have to give to ourselves and keep ourselves healthy so that we can give to others. If we have nothing left for ourselves, then we don't really have anything for anyone else either. Let's keep breathing and reaching and kicking. Keep it going a few more times. Two more times. Good job. Return to resting. When you're ready, let's bring the knee up, grab the big toe with the two peace fingers, and stretch the leg up. If your knee stays bent, it's fine. If it gets straight, that's cool. If you want, you could do a little extra pull, bringing the leg in the direction of your ear. If you feel like that's helpful to you, be gentle. Don't overdo it. It's meant to feel good. Remember to breathe. All right, come back to side resting pose. Relax. Reflect on your movement, reflect on your body's sensations at this present time. Be here, now. That's what yoga is all about. Be with yourself in the present moment. With true acceptance and gratitude. All right, let's take that knee and bring it to the floor in front of the chest. The lower leg is going to straighten out, and turn it so the front of the thigh is down. And then push the knee out a little bit as you slide over onto your belly, turning the head to one side, elbows bent, hands down on the ground, palm open to the earth, fingers spread wide. Mountain climber, rock climber pose. When you're ready, just stretch out that leg and we'll come right down onto our tummies. Let's bring our hands underneath the shoulders, elbows tucked in at the waist, toes down on the floor, forehead on the floor. Loose through the hips, loose through the thighs. Slowly lift your face. Lift your shoulders. And bring your hands to reach back towards your heels. Locust pose. Lift the face, lift the chest, lift the shoulders back. Breathe deep. Slowly reach the hands out to the side and forward and lift the legs. Airplane pose. And then come down and rest again, turning the head to one side. Beautiful. Turn your toes under and hands under your shoulders. Lift yourself up and let's find ourselves in table. Hands under shoulders, knees under hips, fingers spread wide, fingertips pressing down. Arch up, sway the back down, lift the face and tailbone. Arch the back up, drop the head, drop the tailbone. Find yourself transitioning between the cat and the cow. Any speed is perfect here, whatever feels good to you. Breathe as you move. Let's do a little side to side. Stick the hip out to one side, look around your shoulder and search for the hip. And then turn the other way, look for it around the other shoulder. You can bend one elbow at a time. Allow a lot of movement through the spine here. Shoulders, hips, neck, spine. Move, breathe, sway, swirl. Send that inner ocean, move the tides. Left and right, breathe a lot. All right, turn it back to cat and cow. Arch and sway. And let's just ease the hips back towards the heels. Walk the hands forward and lower your face down, forehead in front of the knees. Pose of a child. Pose of a child, we're going to go straight up into downward dog. Turn the toes under, lift the knees off the ground. Find that perfect spot for your feet, wherever it may be, and press the hands into the floor, elevating through the chest, pushing the shoulders away from the wrists. Drop your head, let your neck relax. Push the hips up and back. Walk the dog, lift one heel at a time, moving hips left and right. Pick one foot up at a time. And both heels down. Push way back with the hips. Drop the head. And if you're keen and you want to, let's take a step forward with the hands and lower down into plank. Bringing the shoulders over the wrists. Push your hips back, your heels back, so you stretch the back of your legs in towards the heels, the Achilles tendon, the calf muscles. Get a good stretch here. We're holding our plank. If you want to try a special move, you can bring one hand up to touch your shoulder and bring it back down. Try the other hand, touch the shoulder, bring it back down. Let's touch the hip and bring it back down. Touch the other hip and bring it back down. If you want, you can try and lift one heel up and lower it. Lift another heel up and lower it. Let's try side plank. Draw both feet over onto their edges and lift one arm up. Come back to standard plank and turn the other way. Lift the arm up and come back. Drop your knees and lower yourself down into pose of a child. Let's bring the hands back by the feet, palm up, and allow yourself to be in the most humble of positions. Slowly rise up, seating on your heels in the hero pose. Breathe in. Exhale, drop back down. Forehead in front of the knees. Inhale, slowly rise up. Breathe in. Exhale, come back down. Forehead in front of the knees. Inhale, rise up. One more time. Exhale, come down, relax. And finally rise up, and let's find ourselves back to cross-legged seated position if that suits you. If it doesn't suit you, find another position that does. Anything will work here, whatever's comfortable for you, whatever's easy. Let your hands rest on your legs, palms up, fingers naturally curled. And bring your finger and thumb into the chin mudra, just a sacred circle, finger and thumb. Barely touch there, and let your attention come to that sensation of the barely touching finger and thumb. Close the eyes and let the top of the head slowly rise up. And as you exhale, send your shoulders down towards the floor, lengthening the neck, narrowing the chest. Lift with the top of the head. Push your hips into the ground. Send the shoulders away from your ears. And close the eyes. Let's just take this time to be with ourselves. Consider your true nature. Accept yourself as you are, warts and all, the dark and the light, the yin and the yang, the full spirit, your creativity, your imagination, your sense of ethics, your sense of right and wrong, your desires for a better world. And in the yogic tradition, we consider each of us like waves on the ocean. A lot of times we may think that we are the wave, but we're all connected down deep. And we are all part of the same ocean, sharing the same water, sharing the same energy, moving with the same momentum. Let us remember to feel united and know that we are part of a greater thing. We are not isolated. No man is an island. Here I invite you to imagine the face of some beloved person, living or dead, staring, smiling at you with eyes twinkling with love, with affection, with understanding of you, your trueness. Feel the joy that comes to your heart when you see those beautiful eyes looking right at you with smiles, joy, and love. Embrace that emotion. Bring your hands to prayer pose for a moment of gratitude. And let's interlock our fingers and squeeze our hands. Imagine that that's like your heart beating. Breathe in and out. Squeeze and release. Keep it going. Breathe. Push forward, invert your hands, round your back, and drop your head. Bring them up overhead, reach up, breathe in. Bring them to the back of the head, elbows go way back. Look up through the top of your eye sockets and blink as fast as you can. Keep breathing. Keep blinking, keep breathing. Then squeeze your shoulder blades back. Reach up and breathe in. Bring the hands down into a prayer pose. Bring your elbows together, wrists together, fingertips together. Lower and lift. Exhale and inhale. Lower and lift. Keep it going. Let's open like a gate, open wide. Let the arms go way back. Bring the chest forward, lift the face, breathe in. Close it up. Bow the head. Open wide, lift the face, push the chest forward, squeeze the shoulders back, breathe in. And this time we're going to cross at the elbows. Bring one elbow on top and then wrap your forearms, find your fingertips, find the palm of the hand. Lift it up and we're going to turn and look up at the ceiling, bringing the elbows way up. Breathe in. And then bring the elbows to the belly button and look down, rounding the back. Exhale. Lift it up, breathe in. Exhale, elbows to the belly button, round down. One more time, up we go, look up at the ceiling, breathe in. Exhale, round the back, drop the head. Come back to neutral tall, open the arms wide, stretch and back. And this time cross the other elbow on top, round, or wrap the arms around, fingertips to the palm of the hand. Reach up, look up at the ceiling, breathe in. Elbows to the belly button, look down, exhale. Breathe in, lift. Exhale, round it down. Breathe in and lift. Exhale, round it down. One more time, up. Come back to neutral, spread the arms wide, and let's let our arms move like water waves. Fingertips, wrist, elbow, shoulder, shoulder, elbow, wrist, fingertips, smooth. Put a lot of movement through the shoulders and the upper torso. Put a smile on your face. Let your waves be really big. Arms go way overhead. Bring the body to turn and weave a little bit like a palm tree blowing in the wind. Free and loose, breathe. And let's come back, small water waves. Here's a challenge. Try and move the arms in the opposite direction. Make the waves go the other way. It's not easy. All right, bring your arms back and forward. Just swing them. And rest them on the legs. Roll the shoulders a few times. And sit still. Turn the hands palm up. Fingertips and thumbs touch. Close the eyes. Notice how you feel. Let's open the legs out into a straddle. Everybody's favorite thing, right? Right, Jane? Open those legs out. And remember, you don't have to bring them out as far as you see me bringing out the legs. If that doesn't work for you, don't judge yourself. Be happy for the movement that you have and the flexibility that you have. Even if you feel like it's not what you once could do, still be grateful because everybody knows it could be worse for sure. And there are people in this world that would give anything to be able to do the movement that you are doing. They would give anything for that, and you know that's true. So, happy and grateful for where you are. And if you want to get better, more flexible, stronger, you've got to be grateful for where you are now. And then the improvement or the journey will continue. Let's just take a little bit of a forward stretch, bringing the chest forward and letting it go back. Hands can come to the floor for a bit of support. They can be in front or they can be right next to the knees. Allowing the elbows to bend just a little bit. Bring the chest forward and rock back. Breathe in and out. And then bring the hands to prayer pose. Sitting very tall. Push down on your hip bones. Lift the top of the head up. Relax those shoulders. Bring the arms out over the legs and reach as if there's something floating over your toes and you just want to touch it. Maybe somebody tied a balloon to your big toe and it's floating there. You just want to give it a touch. Reach and touch. Stretch to the side. more times to each side. Are you breathing? Keep breathing. Coming back to the center, lift the hands up, stretch up, breathe in, reach tall. Flex your ankles, lift your heart, and allow the hands to come to rest on the legs. Walk your fingers on your left hand towards your left ankle and bring your other hand straight out. Let it go back and look up towards the ceiling, opening the chest. And then bring the hand together to meet the other hand and look down at your knee. Exhale. Open wide. Breathe in. Close the gate. Exhale. Look down. Keep it going. Work with your breath. Open wide. Lift both hands out over the legs. Reach up, breathe in. Find your prayer, pull it to your heart, and then lay your hands on your legs. Let's walk the fingers down towards the ankle on the other side. Open the arm out and look up at the ceiling, opening the chest. Breathe in. And when you're ready, exhale, look down at your leg, bring fingers together at both hands and close the gate. Exhale. Open and close. Open, breathe in, close. We're really working with the breath here. Breathe. More. One more. And back to sitting tall. Arms float over the legs. Reach it up. Breathe in. Find your prayer. Pull it down. To bring the top of the head reaching up. Just bow the head slightly. And hands come to the floor in front. We're almost done with the straddle. Look over one shoulder. Breathe in. Come forward. Exhale, look over the other shoulder. Breathe in, come forward. Exhale, look back. And just move at any speed that feels good here. Any amount of twist that feels good. This is for you. If you feel like you want to do a forward fold, walk your hands forward and reach the face down towards the floor. Press against the ground, walk your hands back towards your hips and bring your feet together. Let's sit in butterfly, sole to sole, toes to toes, heel to heel. Wrap your fingers around your toes and lift your heart. Squeeze your shoulder blades back, bring your face forward, breathe in. Bring the knees up, wrap your arms around your knees. Tuck your face into that little cave between your knees and your chest and just be with yourself for a moment. Exhale and relax. We're going to work our way up to standing. I'm going to suggest you go through the Asia squat, the yoga squat, that if it's too much for your feet or legs or back or hips, you can come to standing another way. It's okay. But if you're keen to try it with me, hands behind the hips, bring your feet wider than your hips, toes pointed slightly out. Push yourself up onto your feet. Bring your elbows inside your knees, hands come to prayer pose. And the pelvis pushes down, the top of the head reaches up. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Once you're there, hands to the floor in front of your feet, lift your hips and drop your head. Forward fold. And make sure your feet are a little wider than your hips and toes are pointing forward. If you want, you can take your arms and grab opposite elbows, allowing the body to really be heavy, hanging from the hips like a rag doll. And then hands in front of the feet on the floor. Turn your hands upside down, fingers pointing back towards your toes. Lift up your front of your foot and slide your hand underneath your foot. Lift up and slide the hand underneath the foot. And then we wiggle the toes and give ourselves a much-deserved wrist massage with the toes. Relax your neck, drop your head. And then bring your hands out. Bend your knees, put your hands on your knees, push against your knees, and come up, walk up the legs, and find yourself standing in our much beloved pose, mountain pose. Roll the shoulders back, let the arms hang. You can turn your palms facing forward so your little fingers are towards your legs and your thumbs are pointing out to the side. Bring your chest forward, squeeze your shoulder blades just slightly, lift the top of the head. Make sure your feet are anchored into the floor nicely at the heels and the balls of the feet, but lifted at the arch if possible. Lift the arch just a little more, and then tighten up the knees and thighs, tuck the belly in, tuck the tailbone under, lift the sternum. There you go. Let's relax the arms now. Relax your arms, relax your shoulders. Make sure the lift is in the center line of the body, all the way from the spine and neck. Beautiful. Reach the arms out to the side and up. Breathe in. Imagine the mountain. Beautiful sunrise, the colors of the sun rising on the mountain. Reach the hands up. Stretch tall. Stretch as tall as you can. And let's pull some mangoes out of the tree. Shift your weight on your feet. Pull one hand up and yank it down. Reach up and yank down. Reach up, yank down. Reach up, yank down. Get those mangoes out of the tree. Get as many as you can hold in your hands. And then bend over and place them in the basket in front of your feet and go for some more mangoes. Reach up, pull down, reach up, pull down, reach up, pull down. Keep going. All right, put them in the basket. Let's go again. Reach up, pull down, reach up, pull down. Keep it moving. Keep breathing. Put them in the basket. Take that basket, pick it up, place it on top of your head. And let's walk to the market with the basket of mangoes on our head. Gently, balanced, graceful, smooth. Enjoy your body's movement. Breathe. Awesome. Take that basket of mangoes, place it out on the side where people can admire beautiful fruit. And let's move the arms up and up. Gentle swaying. Shift your hips. Let your arms move. Reach both hands up. Lift your heart. Lift your face. Let your arms face up. Hands open to the sky. Celebrate life. Breathe in. Reach the hands overhead. Reach them forward. Bend the knees. Come down. Let your hands sweep right past your little toes and back up high overhead. Reach up. Breathe in. Bend the knees. Sweep them past your little toes again. Reach up. Breathe in. Come back to the celebration stance. Stand tall. Reach up. Breathe in. And down we go again, swinging past your little toes. Look down at the floor, reach the hands up behind. And let's come up again. Celebrate life. Breathe in. Allow the arms to hang. Stand tall in mountain. Connect your weight into your feet. Lift the top of the head. Relax your shoulders. Here, I must say my goodbyes to each of you, my gentle friends. Thank you so much for joining me for yoga today. I'll be back on Thursday, 10 o'clock St. Martin time, and I hope to see you then. Namaste.